What if the food you reach for when you're stressed could actually make things worse? When you're overwhelmed, it's easy to grab another cup of coffee, a sugary snack, or whatever is closest. But your diet may play a bigger role in stress management than you realize. And no, there isn't one magical food that can make stress disappear, but certain foods provide nutrients that support your brain, gut, energy levels, and overall health during stressful periods. Here are 10 foods that may help support your body when stress hits. Herbal tea. Sometimes it's not just what's in your cup, it's the moment you create around it. A warm cup of chamomile or lavender tea can give you a chance to stop, breathe, and step away from whatever is stressing you out. And here's an important point. If you're already feeling anxious or having trouble sleeping, more caffeine may not be what you need. So consider switching that late-day coffee for caffeine-free herbal tea. Dark chocolate, yes. Chocolate made the list. Dark chocolate contains cocoa compounds and antioxidants that researchers have studied in relation to stress. But don't use this as an excuse to eat an entire chocolate bar. Choose a small portion of dark chocolate, preferably one with a higher cocoa percentage and less added sugar. Think of it as a treat that fits into a healthy diet, not a treatment for stress. Whole grains. When you're stressed, sugary foods can be incredibly tempting, but foods like oatmeal, brown rice, quinoa, barley, and whole grain bread provide fiber and other nutrients. Fiber slows digestion and can help support steadier blood sugar levels. And that's important because hunger, fatigue, shakiness, and irritability can make an already stressful day feel even worse. So don't fear carbohydrates. Focus on better quality carbohydrates. Avocado. Avocados provide mostly unsaturated fats, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and plant-based omega-3 ALA. They're also incredibly easy to add to everyday meals. Put avocado on whole grain toast, add it to a salad, or mix it into a grain bowl. But remember, eating an avocado hasn't been proven to treat anxiety. Its real advantage is helping you build a more nutritious overall diet. Fatty fish. This one is especially important. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, herring, and trout are rich sources of EPA and DHA omega-3 fatty acids. These fats play important roles in brain and cardiovascular health. Researchers have also studied omega-3s in relation to mood and depression. The takeaway? You don't need a miracle supplement. Adding nutritious fatty fish to your regular diet can simply be one more way to support your overall health. Warm milk. There's a reason warm milk has been a popular bedtime tradition for generations. The milk provides protein and calcium, while the routine itself can become a signal that it's time to slow down. And that routine may be more important than people realize. If milk isn't for you, yogurt, cheese, calcium-fortified plant milk, and some leafy greens can also provide calcium. Nuts. Here's an easy, stress-friendly snack. A small handful of almonds, walnuts, or pistachios. Nuts provide healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and magnesium. Magnesium is essential for normal nerve and muscle function, and researchers have studied its relationship with anxiety and stress. But there's no need to eat a giant bowl. Nuts are calorie-dense, so a small handful is plenty. Citrus fruits and strawberries. Your next option is colorful and packed with vitamin C. Think oranges, grapefruit, strawberries, and kiwi. Vitamin C acts as an antioxidant and supports normal body functions. Researchers have also investigated vitamin C in relation to psychological stress. But don't expect a giant dose of vitamin C to magically eliminate anxiety. The better strategy? Eat the whole fruit and get the fiber along with the vitamin C. Fermented foods. Now we get to one of the most interesting connections, your gut and your brain. Your digestive system contains a huge community of microorganisms called the gut microbiome. Scientists are studying how communication between the gut and brain may influence health and mood. Foods like yogurt with live cultures, kefir, miso, and some fermented vegetables can fit into a healthy diet. But don't expect one probiotic food to transform your mood overnight. Think variety, not magic. Fiber-rich foods. And finally, fiber. Beans, lentils, oats, berries, apples, broccoli, kale, chia seeds, flax seeds, and whole grains are all excellent sources. Some types of fiber can actually be fermented by gut microorganisms. That means what you eat can help feed parts of your gut microbiome. Fiber can also slow digestion and support more stable blood sugar levels. And here's the bigger picture. Your gut isn't completely separate from your brain. Researchers are actively studying the gut-brain connection and how it may relate to stress and mental health. So, what should you eat when you're stressed? You don't need all 10 foods every day. Instead, build meals around whole grains, fruits, vegetables, nuts, healthy fats, protein, fiber, and nutrient-rich foods like fatty fish. And pay attention to caffeine. For some people, too much caffeine can increase nervousness or interfere with sleep, potentially making stress feel even harder to manage. Most importantly, remember this. Food doesn't switch stress off, but your diet can give your body the nutrients it needs while you deal with stressful periods. And stress management isn't just about food. Sleep, exercise, relaxation, healthy relationships, and professional support when needed all matter too. So the next time stress hits and you reach for that 4th cup of coffee or a bag of candy, pause for a second. Ask yourself, what does my body actually need right now? Because sometimes the better choice isn't about eating less. It's about choosing better.